welcome back to Golf Training Hacks. You know, a client of mine recently asked me, why can't she just make some adjustments to her stance to help her hips rotate better? Because her hips are stiff. And you know, that's a great question. Because certainly stance adjustments can really help things like hip rotation and make it easier to rotate your hips. But let me explain to you why you don't see any stance adjustments in any of the Golf Training Hacks videos or in the Golf Training Hacks training system. Now, as I said many times, I'm not a teaching pro and I'm not a golf instructor. I'm a performance coach. And as a performance coach, I know that when you improve movement quality, you can improve sports performance. Really, that's the secret. So at Golf Training Hacks, we're all about helping you improve your movement quality, improving your everyday movement, because that's going to translate into you being able to improve your golf swing and reducing your injury risk. So things like improving balance, strength, range of motion, getting down and up off the floor, improving your walking gait, your walking pattern, reducing some of the stiffness and pain that you might have, all those things combine to help you move better every day and improve your movement quality. You know, as older folks, a lot of us just slip into that sedentary lifestyle. We just don't have as much movement variety as we once did. We're a little less fit. Maybe things are a little stiff, our range of motion is decreased, it's just a little harder to move around, and that spiral just keeps going down and down and down, so it's harder to move, we sit more, harder to move, we sit more. And that's not good for your health, and that's not good for your movement quality. And it's not just, us older folks. Take a look at childhood obesity statistics, and you'll see that there's a problem there. And there's also the young, busy executive who's stuck at his or her desk for maybe 10 hours a day and has to commute another hour to get home. So sitting, the sedentary lifestyle, that downward spiral of poor movement quality is in every stage of life. And that's why at Golf Training Hacks, we really want to work on movement quality and get the function of your movement so much better. And then you're going to play better golf and you're going to get hurt less. But sure, stance adjustments are great, so let's talk about one. If you do have stiff hips and it's really tough to rotate, well, then just flare out your feet. Okay, take that back foot and open it up a little bit, and take that front foot and open it up a little bit, and you're going to be able to move your hips a little bit easier. That doesn't mean we want you to stop trying to improve, for example, your hip mobility and your hip function, because the facts are that a lot of back problems are caused by stiff and poorly functioning hips. And if you go back to the golf swing, if your hips don't function right, if you don't have the mobility in them to get that rotation, you're going to try to find rotation someplace else. And for a lot of recreational golfers, the place they get more rotation because of their stiff hips is in their lumbar spine, and that's how we get back problems. So for a lot of recreational golfers who have stiff hips and they just can't get into this rotation, they're going to find rotation someplace else. And where a lot of recreational golfers find it is in the lower back. And that's why so many recreational golfers have lower back problems, because the lumbar spine is not set up to rotate as much as the T-spine, the shoulders, and the hips. So yeah, if you're having trouble rotating and your hips are stiff, by all means, take a little adjustment, move that foot out a little bit on the front and the back, and that's going to help. But don't stop working on things like T-spine extension, shoulder function, hip mobility, balance, strength, all the things we talk about in Golf Training Hacks. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in upcoming videos.